Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for GMAT. We have been solving GMAT math problems out of this book here, the GMAT Official Guide 2024. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it. Always make sure that this book is in front of you when we are working together. Today is our lesson number 37 and we are on page number 99. Today we are going to solve three problems. First of those three problems, you can see is already on the blackboard. Let's take a look at it. Number 159. We are told that when a positive integer x is divided by a positive integer y, x is a positive integer, so whole number is positive. When positive integer x is divided by a positive integer y, we are told that the remainder is 9. As a result of this division, we get a remainder of 9. We are further told that if x over y equals 96.12, then what must be the value of y? And here are the answer choices. Go ahead, pause the video, do the problem yourself, and once you have done so, we'll compare your work against the work we'll do together, okay? Go ahead. So let's see what we have. We're going to divide x by 9. We're going to have a remainder of 9. And we need this information. We can't erase that yet. So here's our x. We're going to divide it by y. Let's pretend that it goes n times, which means y times n. When we do that, when we subtract that quantity from x, we have a 9 remainder. What all of this implies is that this implies that this x must equal, I don't know why I wrote it lower. This implies that this x must equal n times y plus 9. N times y plus 9, because 9 is the remainder. Let's see what we can do. Let's multiply this whole equation by y. Let's multiply both sides rather by y. So we end up with x equals y times 96 plus 0.12. There we go. And we know that x equals n times y plus 9, which means these two quantities must be equal to each other. This quantity has to equal this quantity. Now we're getting someplace. Let's open this parenthesis. So we get 96y plus y times 0.12, and that equals that thing. What we find is that the quotient is 96, n is 96. But we're not interested in that part, we are interested in this part. This is the remainder. This is the remainder. And we know the remainder has to equal 9. That's all. We are almost done. 0.12y must equal 9. Let's multiply both sides by 100. 12y equals 9 times 100. Let's divide both sides by 12. Oh, we can do it right here. Let's divide both sides by 3. That's going to give us this. There we go. And let's divide both sides by 4. I get 75. Y equals 75. That's our answer choice B. And that's all it is. So the division that we were looking for, looks something like this. We know y now is, we got 75 right here, which was the value of y. So we end up with this. X equals 75 and this guy is 96. And the remainder is 9, which means x must equal 96 times 75 plus a 9. but we didn't need to do any of that. That's not necessary. I don't know why I went there. The answer is 75. You know, one must learn to quit when one is ahead. When you're done, you're done. Collect your chips and walk away. Learn when to fold and when to hold. And I kept on going like a fool for no reason. Number 160. Number 160 actually is a very straightforward, very simple problem. We are told that x times 2x plus 1 equals 0 and x plus half times 2x minus 3 equals 0. And we are looking for the magic value of x. We are looking for the magic value of x which will satisfy both of these equations. Let's see what we can do. Since x times this quantity is equal to 0, since the product of two quantities is 0, which implies that either x has to be 0, or either this quantity is 0 or this quantity is 0. If this quantity is 0, that in turn implies that x must equal, bring the 1 to that side, negative 1/2. So it's either this or this. Let's look at this equation. Again, there are two quantities here, either this quantity is equal to 0 or that quantity is equal to 0, or perhaps they are both zeros. That's how we're going to get the product of 0. One of them has to be 0 or they are both 0. 0 times 0 will give us 0. If this quantity is equal to 0, which means x plus 1/2 is equal to 0, which in turn implies that x must be negative half, and we can pretty much stop right here. That's the common value. The other one is going to give you something else. The other possibility is this quantity is equal to 0, 2x minus 3. We don't have to do this part. This is absolutely unnecessary. 3/2. As you can see, the common value of x to both of this equation is negative 1/2, which means negative 1/2 will satisfy this equation as well as that equation. Let's do the next one. Number 162. This one is number 160. We're going to skip 161 right now. I'm going to do 161 by itself in a separate video. We're going to right now jump to 162. Let's take a look at it. (162) is another very simple, straightforward problem. Nothing to it at all. We are told that we have n plus 1, n plus 2, n plus 4, and n plus 8. And here's the question. The question is, mean is how much greater than the median? We just have to figure out this difference, mean minus the median. That's what we're interested in. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Let's first take a look at the median. Median is straightforward. All we have to do is locate the middle number. They are already arranged in order because it's 1, 2, 4, 8. They're already arranged in order, and there are 5 of them. So there is your median. That's the median. N plus 2. That was the easy pass. Let's figure out the mean. Here we have an n, which is same, of course, n plus 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 4, plus 8. But as you can see, n appears everywhere. Since n appears everywhere, it plays no role when we're trying to figure out the mean. We just have to figure out the mean of 0, 0, 1, 2, 4, and 8. Let's do it here. 0, 1, 2, 4, and 8. Even though this was not necessary, we can do it here, right here. 8 plus 4 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 1 is 15. That's what it is. They add up to 15, and there are 5 of them. There are 5 entries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and therefore when you divide 15 by 5, we get a 3. The mean is n plus 3. N plus 3 minus n plus 2. The difference between the mean and the median is 1. We'll stop right here. As I said, tomorrow we'll do problem number 161 by itself. Alright? Bye now.